Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. And the Yellow Jackets will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the SMU Mustangs offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches know.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Dropping back, it's Duff. Guys, he's going to fire deep. Makes the grab on the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Mustangs! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they put points up in electrifying fashion with an 82-yard toss for 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Georgia Tech's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Cradles it at the 35. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Mustangs are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the tailback. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Jackson. Spins away from one. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Mustangs have their offense in high gear. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads it downfield. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, going up top. Quick strike complete. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead down a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. ULM is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Malone Stadium, but they've struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Troy. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Now on the counter. Spins away from the defense. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Gets open down the middle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On the run, it's Applewhite. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a 1st down. And the Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll run play action. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice game.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Third down coming up.
Looking for a man. It's Duff. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. His drive will open from the 15. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Tight end now in motion. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Mustangs. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
24, Georgia Tech, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the grab. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Phillips. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it on the outside. It's Phillips. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a gap. It's Applewhite.
And you want to run the football, right? That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking downfield, it's Duff. That's caught. It's Applewhite. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Mustangs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Under fire. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to sling it on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Makes the grab. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And 1st down for the offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Brown. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. To the air on 2nd down. Got it! And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to power their way ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU!
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Maryland has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in College Park. They're up by 4 over Nebraska. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Finding an escape route. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33.
First and 10.
The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up second down.
Scanning the field, it's Duff. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Got the first down himself. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
A first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they can't make the connection. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Second down.
Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Mustangs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pickup of 5 and a first down.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Duff. Looking to the big tight end. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wideout. He'll start this drive firing. Just a little off. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Get it out on the screen. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Off play action on first down. Creates a little room. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Phillips. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Yellow Jackets are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Floats it out in space. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. Takes the easy completion. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Yellow Jackets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The Yellow Jackets back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Bringing the heat. He's got it on the move. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He cannot get it in, a mere inches away from pay dirt. And the Yellow Jackets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Getting set for the point after. Right down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Hands it off. Spins away from the defender. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back to this game.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Running behind that left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Duff. Fires to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. One big play and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Here's a heat. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. Looking to throw, it's Duff. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And that is another first down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Mustangs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. The quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Good enough for a first down.
Smith takes the handoff. Makes his man miss. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Second down coming up.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Release to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He'll do it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Mustangs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Duff. With the catch, it's Jackson. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
Coming up.
And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Mustangs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Running to the left. Fights off a defender. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the running back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Mustangs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Wants to throw. It's stopped. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Touchdown, SMU! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 28 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. You got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. The handoff, keep working on that clock. At the 45, on his way. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Handoff to the lone back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from it.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.